A teammate picks up a teammate.
Absolutely.
B-Dog is on the IL right now with the bat.
Yes.
Lima Time is on the IL with the bat.
Get
What does
also-
Garrett do? Step up. What does producer Josh do? Step up. That's what teammates do. That's what makes championship teams champions. Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond, the dog days of August, September sprint episode is Apollo Dez. It is young Garrett and producer Josh behind the screen and on the mic. This episode is brought to you by Big City Wings. Big City Wings.
Football season's coming. Baseball season coming to a head. College football season's coming. Everything is coming together. NBA is coming when this comes out next month. It's all coming together. Buddy.
Look at you. Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, Big City Wings. Thank you for being the presenting sponsor.
Yummy.
The Astros just complete a sweep of the Alex Cora cheating Apple Watch Red Sox in Boston.
Fucking cheaters.
And the story...
Hey.
Wow, is that...
I have this ready. That's a fucking sweep.
We have may have not been drinking this episode. Day game, celebrating the vibes. The Astros close out August on a tic-tac-toe 5 in a row win streak, making the record at 17-11 for the month.
Yes.
That's correct, producer
17-11.
Correct.
Which is...
matches the win total for May.
Yes, and I thought it was going to be way worse. 5 games ago, I thought the win total was going to be way worse than it actually is right now.
Look, a lot of people tuning in, like, subscribe, resubscribe. Hey, we're almost at 4,000 on the YouTube channel. Tell your friends. Let's get there. If we get there, maybe we'll give a giveaway. I don't know. Maybe a jersey, maybe a World Series jersey. I don't know. Just let's get there. 4,000, and we'll figure it out. We were at 12-11 5 games ago for the month of August. Bada bing, bada boom, 5 in a row.
What a week. A week changes things.
A week changes everything. We were at Minute Maid Park for a day game, and I know you guys already talked about the Red Sox and Tiger series, but we were at the game where the Red Sox were put 10 on JP France, put another 11 on the rest of the bullpen and Maldi, and the vibes were not vibing.
No.
But here we are.
No, I remember that day vividly.
It was we went to No Free Ads, Vic and Anthony's to have oysters and champagne because we're like,
we were
Titanic, baby.
Yeah, we were fucking weeping about it, dude. We were like, we're watching Maldi pitch 17-1, and he's they're fucking like
shot,
like, it
shot.
sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
It was not great, but not even a week later, the vibes are vibing. The boys are rolling. Uncle Mike is back. We'll get into that. But to finish the month at 17-11, going to the September sprint, I would not trade our position with anyone else in Major League Baseball. Not the Braves, not the Dodgers, not the Orioles, not the Rays, not the Rangers, not the Mariners.
Absolutely. I agree with that, dude.
I love where the Astros are.
Yes. Everything's clicking right now. The boys are they are hitting the cover off the baseball. They are pitching their asses off, and I as of today, Graveman is.
Did suck.
We'll get to that.
We'll get him back in October.
He'll come back. But boys are pitching their asses off. Bullpen looks great. They're hot. The boys are hot right now.
Producer Josh, I think Tags had a tweet, if you can pull it up, of how many hits the Astros have over the last 5 days. But before we get into that, I want to talk about what makes the Houston Astros so great over the last 6-7 years. They get you into the deep end and they go, hey, come swim with me. Come hang out. This is where the cool kids hang out.
Hey, it actually feels pretty good when you get in. You know, it's like, it's kind of cold when you first get in, but hell, if you get used to it.
Just get in. But hey, come to the deep end. Come and hang out. And all of a sudden, little brother's getting pushed under the waves.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If you're a man enough, you get out of the stranglehold. And if not, that's just the game. And that's what the Astros do. They just say, hey, come party with us. Come out here. We've been here before. We've seen it all. There's nothing new that the Astros haven't seen or will not see for this stretch. The Astros, Brian McTaggart, producer Josh just left us. But Astros, 78 hits in their last 5 games. Club record.
That doesn't even seem real. It seems like a parody tweet, man. I
Not,
mean,
not even the 2019 best offense ever did that.
Okay,
Yeah,
can
I
I
know.
say something? Can I say something? I'll just.
you can
I'm gonna
say
I'm gonna say
whatever
it,
you want, dog.
but I want you guys to just decipher what I'm saying.
Sure,
Okay.
Uncle Mike is back, correct?
he is.
The lineup is extended. Diaz is great. Pina's turned it around. He looks like the World Series MVP.
Hey, also, by the way, Dog of the Week contender. I will say.
Yes.
I will say, Dog of the Week.
Breggs
contender.
is on fire. He's been on fire. Altuve, Jordan is getting. He's got to swing down. Does this last stretch of 4 games, and I'm not saying it's gonna keep going. I hope it does. Does this not feel like the 2019 offense?
Yes.
fully healthy, like 1 through 8, just like a bunch of fucking dudes, and you are just like, and we were talking about it while watching the game. Like, it sucks when you have 2 guys on no outs, and then Alvarez comes up. It's like, all right, well, once you get rid of him, Tucker comes up, and it's like, oh, fuck, all right. Next after him, Chaz, who's a 900 OPS guy all year long. After that, Michael Brantley, who's back. Like, that feels like that is reminiscent of the 2019 offense. Like amazing vibes going into it.
Producer Josh, I know you had a quick yes, but want to divulge?
Yeah, I mean they've the depth I think is the
Depth
most
is key.
the most deep lineup we've had since 2019, especially when you have the start where Diaz is catching. You have a full 1 through 9 that is just dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We would put like Pena at 9.
Yeah, you would have probably like Abreu and a mixture of Abreu, Chaz or Diaz and Pena as your 7, 8, 9 hitters, and that's like
wow.
former MVP, former World Series MVP. Like that's stacked.
Rounding out.
Well, you know what's funny? Like before the season started and before like all the injuries hit, obviously, we were talking about like amongst ourselves, like this offense could be better than the 2019 offense. We were saying that. Do you remember? Like we were saying that.
100%.
And now that everyone's healthy, everyone's back, everyone's in like firing on all cylinders. I mean, I'm not saying they're better than the 2019 offense because obviously it's historic, but man, they look really fucking good.
I mean, they're not going to catch up to 2019 offense.
No, not at all.
They were
But
soup
at
to
this-
nuts, the best of the best.
At
ever.
this moment,
but I would
we
rather
can,
have
we
that.
can make a video where we compare every single player and line it up, and they could be better.
I mean, I
mean,
think they could be better.
Yeah.
Head to head, they could be. I don't know.
The theory, and theory
Can only take you so far. Oppenheimer.
The theory is this. This is not a Jeff Lunau deep cellar, deep cave, Astros brain thought. But the Altuve injury, the Jordan injury, Verlander studying abroad, Pina struggling, Montero struggling, Breggs early on trying to carry it, Abreu struggling.
Right.
Maybe LeBron was right by resting and doing load management, because the Rangers have put, I think, their entire 1 through 9, like 97% of the time, they look gassed. Seattle, hot streak. They're going all in right now. Is that going to sustain? I don't know.
Who knows?
Yankees try to roll out their roster.
It
No.
fucking fell apart.
Baltimore's young and dumb, and they're just going for it. And that's just par for
Young,
the
dumb, and
course.
broke, baby.
But is there a method to the madness that wasn't planned that, hey, we've been playing for 7 years into late October, early November? And we talked about this. Actually, I pulled it up with my buddies, and I don't have my phone. It's charging. But all the playoff hits, and I think Altuve has like 335 at-bats. Bregman's over 300 at-bats. All these different guys, Yuli, Springer, Curry, all the guys that were there in the core, they've almost logged a full season in just playoff games. Like a full major league season
Yeah.
and just playoff appearances.
Definitely Altuve.
That takes a toll.
And Breggs.
So is this just a method to the madness of, hey, maybe a little break was good? Obviously, injuries suck. Obviously, slow starts suck. But here we are going to September 1st. I don't want to trade any spot where the Houston Astros are compared to everyone else.
I see what you're saying, and Altuve being out for most of the year sucks cock for sure.
Wow, we got to bleep that.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Dude, hey, man, it's fine.
That's mild for this podcast.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? Altuve being out most of the year sucks for sure. But right now, he might be having his best 2 months he's ever had in his career.
Yes.
Is that where we like? I mean, he's
So-
he's like 1,000 OPS player in the last month and a half.
I got you his stats right here.
Yeah.
His last 28 games, he has a 994 OPS.
Oh my god.
And look, this is gonna be the lead into the episode because I didn't lead with it earlier. A teammate picks up a teammate.
Absolutely.
B-Dog is on the IL right now with the bat.
Yes.
Lima Time is on the IL with the bat.
Get
What does
Wilson.
Garrett do? Step up. What does producer Josh do? Step up. That's what teammates do. That's what makes championship teams champions.
We're talking about
Dubon.
Yeah.
The emergence of Diaz. The emergence of Kess. Singleton. Hensley. Every single person that has just taken at bats this year. JP France.
JP France has been a goddamn godsend this entire season.
Yeah.
Like, who would have
Teammates-
thunk he would have come in and been like a Rolly contender?
And that's what makes championship teams great, where the plug and play guys step in and just, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna compete my ass off. I'm not gonna think about anything. I'm just gonna go because you know what? I got 25 other guys that are gonna go to war for me,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that is your screen grab for this episode right here.
yes,
Because great things happen when there's no ego. It's about team first, not about the last name on the back of the jersey, and you just go and you just win. And that's what makes the Houston Astros great. And people don't realize that. Every organization, every writer, everyone's like, oh, Astros are 30th in the fucking prospects. Oh, is this the end of the Astros?
worst
there's a new team.
the worst farm fucking thing on MLB. It sucks. All the worst prospects.
You get Joe Schmo 1692 on Twitter is like, F the Astros, those cheaters, blah, blah, blah. But these guys just put their head down, they go to work, and the next guy picks up the next guy. And that's what makes this organization team so damn great.
Yeah.
And until people realize that's the formula, let's just play the hits. Because now we're in September, and the Rangers are leaking oil all over the place. Seattle's like, how do I sustain this? And the Astros like, oh, we're healthy? Oh, we can play baseball? Oh, the boys are back in town?
We're hitting the shit out of the ball.
Let's just go.
Oh, Framber is like he's found it. Oh, JV has been like JV.
Oh, JP France gives up 10. You know what? I'm going to go out and throw 6 innings the next time.
That is the Houston Astros in a nutshell. They lose their way a little bit, find it, but more than find it, they just get better after that. You know, they get better after all their struggles.
Let's look at who's leading the team in this 7-day stretch of just badassness. So
Hold on. Can I guess?
well, okay.
Oh,
Go on
do
ahead,
do you
dude.
have the individual people?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Breggs 1, Altuve 2 because he had the cycle, and then I'll go 3. If you want to go Pina,
I think Pena, dude.
it feels like Pina.
Pena's
It feels like
been
Pina.
very good.
It feels like Pina.
He's been very good.
What is it?
All right. So last 7 days, Jordan has a 1356 OPS.
Holy
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
shit.
That's my son. I love you, son.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. That's my
That's
boy.
my son.
That's my son.
Bregman has a 1200 OPS. He has a 1274 OPS in his last 13 games.
That's
God
insane,
damn it, Breggy.
dude.
992 in the last 28
Fuck you
days.
doing,
That's
dog?
insane.
Pena has a 1093 OPS the last 7
Hold on,
games.
Pena
hold on,
for three.
hold
I
on,
said
hold on.
Pena
I have a
three.
take. I have a take.
All right.
I put this in the group message in our swaddle and then the work message, right? Jeremy Pena showing up for September, October
Yeah.
feels like the quarterback, the starting shortstop,
The cool kid.
the cool kid in school that shows up for the group project and it's like, what do I gotta do?
Yeah, he's like, what are we doing? He's like,
what do I got? And
we're
then
fucking
flexes.
we're literally presenting today, and he's like, "Don't let me get this. I got it.
I got it. And doesn't do a lick of work, but then presents in front of everyone, and they're
And
just like,
All charisma.
Yes.
there.
all just the Riz.
Under the lights,
He's
under the
Riz
lights,
God.
yes, under
He's
the lights.
Riz God.
Teacher watching,
Yes.
everyone watching, everyone's like, This is a fucking good presentation. What the fuck?
Yeah,
wow.
Great work. Great work.
Yeah, wow. Hey.
And the group is just like, that's
Well,
why
they're like, wow, we were mad at you.
Yeah,
but
yes.
yeah, we were mad at
we
you.
were gonna
but,
tell
like,
the teacher.
You
and
just
then
came in and saved it all. So
that's
it's
what
good
it feels
stuff.
like.
Yeah.
He's and he hasn't even elevated the ball yet. I think today on the 30th, he elevated like the first double off the wall for the first time in a week. But
Yeah,
he still has a 900 OPS and a 10.
Yeah, he has
93,
a
10,
900 OPS in the last 13 games without a home run.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which
I mean,
that's hard to
Doesn't
do.
need home runs,
Look,
dude.
he's gonna save him for the first week of October, and all of a sudden we're gonna be like, he's got 7 home runs. He's almost 70% of his season right now
Yeah.
in the first.
Well, and the thing is,
weeks of the playoffs.
he doesn't need to hit bombs.
Exactly.
He just needs to
Just
keep
get on
getting on base. Yeah.
Well, it
Gets
goes back
on
to what
base.
you talked about, producer Josh, where he extends the lineup. Like if he's your 8-9 hole, the World Series MVP is your 8-9 hole.
I mean,
Get outta
if
here.
he's your 9 hole, I mean, he gets on base. He runs the bases very well. He's fucking fast as shit. We
Okay.
saw that triple earlier,
I was-
and he it was like 15
He's-
strides.
Producer Josh is probably a little bit more coherent than we are.
Dude, I'm cool.
He's turned it up, right? The speed. He's like aggressively taking bags and pressing the issue with the
It
legs.
looks like it, dude. He looks like he's
Like from the
hauling
eyeball
ass.
test, it feels
looks
like
like he's
that.
hauling ass.
He has 11 steals on the year.
Okay. He's taking extra bags.
Yeah, I think
Like-
he's being more aggressive. He's not stealing as much.
Yeah, I don't think
Um,
stealing, but like singles into doubles, doubles into a trip today that we saw.
Yeah.
I just feel like, hey, like let it rip.
I just like his base running right now, and if you add him in the 8 or 9 hole going forward into the postseason, like that's dangerous because then you have the top of the lineup coming up, and like Altuve hits a deep single, Pena scoring. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about right here. Like that he's dangerous in that 8 or 9 hole.
You put
So-
ducks on the pond for number 27. Good things happen.
So, got the sweep against Boston. We have New York coming
into
up
town.
this weekend. What is it? Verlander, Hunter Brown, and Christian Javier.
Correct.
That's the probables for this
Yep.
weekend. A good weekend of baseball
The,
right
the
there.
Yankees have called up Jason Dominguez.
Yes, that's right,
And Austin
Dominguez.
Wells.
Austin
I
Wells.
am excited to see Dominguez
Yes.
play.
I think
Absolutely.
I think he's gonna have. I think he might have a good game against Javier, but I think JV is gonna carve him up.
Yeah,
He
I
has
do think-
strikeout in his swing.
But I wouldn't also
JV
be
looks
I
unbelievable
wouldn't
right
be
now.
surprised if he got JV for a solo shot.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a barrel
He's
to
just,
a barrel.
He's just very from what I've seen of Yankees, like people who evaluate Yankees prospects and all that kind of stuff. They say he's a very boomer bust, and he still has a lot to learn as far as his eye and his game. So I think JV carves him up, but I think Javier probably gets to Javier.
right.
Let's quickly just off the top of the dome. Javi was on B-Dawg, Brian Lima's show on the Sean Salisbury show this past Wednesday, which was the 29th.
Javier
Or-
was?
No, excuse me, Dana Brown.
Okay.
Talking about Javier. Dana Brown is a guy with no poker face, correct? He's just a straight edge, straight shooter guy. He said on that, I would be concerned if the fastball wasn't playing up mile per hour wise and the sweeper wasn't sweeping the way it was. He was a ground ball to the pitcher and a misplayed ball in center field away out of that first inning where the run scored.
Right.
He ended up still going 5.
Yeah, he's
Duvall got that ball that was over, but Duvall's also has
Duvall's cheating. And
Duvall has
like,
20 home runs in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he looks like Barry Bonds against the Astros right now.
I've been saying it. I think he might need to go to the pen or needs a piggyback guy. I just think he's gassed a little bit,
Yes.
and I think he struggles to go past like 80 pitches.
Okay.
He's
I know we're talking about
he's
Javi.
extremely gassed.
I gotta give roses to Jose Urquidy.
Yes.
Game 1, stepping up, throwing 4. Was it 3? 4.
4 innings.
I think it
4
was
innings of relief pitch to give the pen a break. We had no idea that Ryan Presley, up till today, the 30th, clean shaven Ryan Presley, by the way. Garrett freaked out.
I
Garrett-
didn't like
Garrett
it
had
at
a panic
first,
attack.
but then he closed the game, and I went, okay, I can get used to this.
Urquidy is now in this extended bullpen role, and hey, it is what it is. But he was clutch. It was huge. When you can go into 8 innings, the bullpen doesn't do anything. Huge.
Urquidy being the piggyback guy might be like the missing piece to what we're going with in the postseason with a strategy with pitching.
Yeah,
because like you said, like your Javier needs a piggyback guy.
I think he needs
is that key.
He needs a piggyback guy, and he needs to have a short leash because he kind of he either has it or he doesn't. And when he starts to not have it, when they start getting to him, you need to pull him quick because it'll go downhill fast.
I feel like going into the third at bat, like the third time through the lineup, Javier is trouble right now.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's that cut and dry. I think if Javier's feeling it, that fastball's moving, the sweeper's sweeping like it's supposed to, he's locating. If he's doing all those things, it doesn't matter who the lineup is.
Right.
But when he's starting to not do those things, when he gets into and it usually kind of coincides with when he's been throwing a lot, when he's getting into those 80 pitch count.
Yeah.
I think once you see those signs, they need to have a quicker leash on him. They need to have the guy ready. If the plan is a piggyback start, then I don't care if Javier only goes 3 innings. If he's throwing 3 innings that are solid, then that's fine.
Throwback to those Greinke and Javier piggyback starts.
Those were fun.
But switch the roles a little bit. Have Javier in that Greinke role starting the game, going 4 innings, maybe giving up 1 or 2 runs. Urquidy coming in and like eating up like the rest of the game, or at least 3 or 4 innings. You know?
Is there a reality? Because in the playoffs, you only need 4 starters, right? You're gonna roll Framber, you're gonna roll JV. Those 2 are locked in 100%.
100%, yeah.
Is there a reality where you go Hunter Brown and JP France as your game 3, game 4 starter?
Absolutely.
With piggybacks of Urquidy and Javier behind
I
him?
think
absolutely.
I think that's the ideal.
Is
lineup.
that?
Yes.
I feel like that's the formula.
Absolutely.
I
I
think
feel like they're
that's
kind of
the formula.
setting up for that. Like Urquidy coming in the other night, piggybacking Javier. I feel like soon in September we're going to start seeing Javier come into the bullpen
piggyback.
I mean, I
for
think using
the Hunter Brown
using
game.
your using your depth as a strength, even if JV or Framber struggles, you have those bullets that you can spend whenever you want. You have multiple different versions of this rotation that if you have to use Urquidy to piggyback Valdez because he's having a tough start, then you still can rearrange and have Javier start game 4
Absolutely.
or however you need to do it.
And wait till we get Giolito.
I do not want Giolito.
No.
But Lucas, if you're here by the time this episode drops tomorrow, then welcome to the team. I'd rather have Matt Moore or Ronaldo Lopez.
Yes.
But I think that's the formula to go. And we talked about this in nauseum that getting a Justin Verlander and giving up a Gilbert and giving up a Clifford sucks. In a vacuum, it doesn't make any sense. But when you obtain a Justin Verlander and he can, hey, by the way, on this podcast, we said give him 3 starts, let R&D get him going a little bit.
We called that shit. Josh called that shit.
Producer Josh called that shit. When that happens, all of a sudden, the plethora of pitchers is now an advantage going down the stretch.
Going into the postseason, if we didn't get JV, how would you feel right now going into the postseason?
Oh, not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Like,
we might not be.
I would be like, hey, Pepto-Bismol, throw us a check because I have heartburn.
Yeah.
I mean,
heartburn.
Especially if Framber struggles more down September stretch, then you're like, fuck. Like who? Like I get Framber still game 1, but you never know. And like JP France game 2, I guess.
And I don't trust. And I said I don't want to trade any spots of the Houston Astros with any other team. Do I trust Hyde with Baltimore? Do I trust Bruce Bochy over Texas? Do I trust Service in Seattle? Do I trust who's the other teams going on? I don't know who is Rocco over in Minnesota.
Rocco. I was going to say
the
Rocco
whoever's the Kevin Cash who pulled Snell when the paper said don't do it. He pulled. I trust Dusty Baker picking and choosing when I'm going to use all these pitchers over the field. And I think that's a hot take because on Twitter right now, people do not trust Dusty Baker. But going into the stretch, when I have all these pitchers, I trust Dusty Baker and I trust Miller.
Yeah, the thing is, he proved it last year.
Yeah, no, that's
I trust Murph.
He planned that bullpen perfectly. He managed that bullpen.
Why not do it again?
I don't know what I was saying this on, but like I might have just been saying it amongst friends or something. But Dusty Baker's management of the bullpen. That's what I trust the most going into the postseason.
I
trust it so
argument
much.
for the other side was very straightforward. You had your guys, and look, I know the analytics side of it was like anyone could have done that, but keeping Chaz in center when it was a 1-run game and putting Mancini, you had to make decisions.
Yeah.
Those little decisions.
They'll
work.
win you
Like,
games.
that-
I mean, he
that
proved
stuff-
it.
that-
Like
that is
you can
just-
say what you want to say, but he managed a team to a World
perfect.
Series.
So you know
Like,
what? Run it back.
He
And
managed
you know
World
what?
Series, managed another World Series with fucking a trash team, low key. Like
Yeah,
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 like that
like-
team was injured as hell. Like
and then in
20
2020 almost went to the World Series in his first year
Yeah.
as the coach, like amongst a cheating
If
scandal.
they
and
go to the World
everything.
Series and win this
You know
year,
what? Dusty Baker put Garrett Cole in the 5th inning. He
Dude,
doesn't
yeah.
wait
Oh
till
my
the
God.
7th.
Yeah.
He's like, Garrett Cole,
Yeah,
get
he's like,
hot,
come on,
Bubba. It's
come on.
the 5th
Yeah.
inning. You're
Make
up.
the call, dude. Make
And
the call.
That's so true. That's so
it's-
true.
Look, balance it. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do. I trust the Astros, the R&D, the front office, Dusty Baker, these players,
We trust Dusty.
and any spot because they have the pedigree to do this because they've shown they've done it. And you know what? If someone comes in and beats them, that's the game. You tip your cap. That's the season. That's baseball, and you go to work. But until someone does that, you have to respect the champions for who they are, and that's what we're doing. And beep beep, boop boop beep.
Oh, breaking news.
Michael Brantley's
Oh,
rolls out of bed, hits
he's good.
300.
Wow.
He's good.
I mean, like we've
Look,
just
so
been
good.
Look,
saying.
He's
Look,
so
this is
smooth.
brought to you by Sweet Green. Sweet Green, go get your bowl. The
Sweet-
new elote bowl, I had it. It was fire.
The bowl's
It
good.
was fire.
I'm sure it's
Look,
good.
I've been, me and producer Josh behind screen. We'll get our chicken and rice bowls. We'll get just but the elote
Hot
bowl,
honey chicken bowl right here, dude.
Michael Brantley extends this lineup even further. We didn't even talk. We talked about Pina. We talked about Abreu being back from off the IL. We've talked about all these different people. Michael Brantley rolled out of bed, hasn't seen a pitch in 14 months, 100 miles an hour, 99 miles an hour, 102 miles an hour, 97. Hey, next
Double
day,
today.
double,
Single today.
single today, 3 RBI stakes. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop. Sweet Green. Michael Brantley is that guy.
Well, I got something next. Oh shit! Is a dog of the week.
Dog of the month.
Dog
We're
of
gonna
the
Dog
give-
of the month.
Are
gotta
we
give our-
doing? We didn't do any dogs of the weeks this month.
No, we're doing dog of the month.
Dog of the
Just
month.
dog of the month.
Dog
Straight up.
of the month. Josh, can you pull up monthly numbers or the
That's
August numbers?
asking a lot.
Wow.
That's asking
Well,
a lot.
that's what I was
Dude,
showing you
that's asking
earlier.
a
These are
ton.
the best hitters of the month.
Okay,
for the
okay,
Astros.
okay.
I have 2 guys.
All right. What do you have?
My 2 submissions into dog of the month. You know what? Let's not even vote. Let's let the people vote on dog of the month.
How?
Well,
We'll put up a poll.
Yeah, but we got to give it away on the show.
Yeah,
No,
man.
no. We each give a person, and we let the people vote
Okay.
for the
Ooh,
August. We're
okay.
changing it
I
up.
like it. I
We're
like
changing-
it.
The
Let's
dog.
do it.
Hey, you know what? The dog days are over. The dog days are over.
You decide.
We're gonna let the people decide. So I'm gonna give one. You're gonna give one. Producer
All right.
Josh give one, and then we're gonna let's FaceTime Lima Dog.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah,
Lima Dog. Let's
let's
see if
get
we
his-
can get him on.
You
Yeah.
do it because you're on camera on a mic.
Yeah.
I don't have my.
go.
I have to go get my
Here.
phone. He's not. Is he gonna answer you though?
He always answers me. Here.
Okay. Well, all right. So my dog is it under La Lima?
Yeah, Lima.
It's under just Lima.
Just Lima.
Just Lima.
That's okay. That's his name.
That's so good. So my submission for dog of the month is Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman has
okay.
been nonstop, has been a catalyst, has been everything you thought he was gonna be and more. Alex Bregman is my nominee for dog of the month. He's not gonna pick up, dude. He's not picking up.
He will pick up. Just wait. My dog of the month candidate is someone who has been getting a lot of flack
Ooh.
all year long, even from me a little bit, because you expect improvement, but everyone goes through sophomore slumps.
Oh.
My dog of the month candidate is JP3 Jeremy Pena. Flex on them. Flex on the hose because, man, he's turning it up. 5-hit game the other night. Having a great series against Boston and looking to continue it against New York. So my dog of the month candidate, JP3.
That's strong. That's strong.
Hey!
All right,
I told you
all right,
to
all right,
pick
all
up,
right.
dude.
You're on the spot. I don't know how do we put? Do I just do this?
Just put it up. Yeah,
okay,
just put it up.
I'm pointing you to the camera.
Hold it closer
Okay,
to your
no,
face.
actually, yeah, like this.
I'm literally on the floor.
Dude.
What
I
up,
know-
dude?
Dude, we already said you're on the IL, dude. All right. We're doing your nominee for dog of the month. We're letting the people decide.
Dog of the month.
Yeah. So I have Breggs. Garrett has JP3. You're on the clock.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with Alex Bregman.
I already said
Yeah, you
Bregman,
said Breggs,
dude.
man. You gotta say something different.
I already said dibs.
Well, what is this? A democracy or a jury?
You want Breggs? You want Breggs as well?
Yeah, I mean, I thought this is how we do it.
We're letting the people decide. So
No,
we're
we're all-
doing 4
we're
different
all-
things, and they're voting for it.
Yeah, give me Altuve.
Okay.
Too bad.
There's
right.
there's
Too bad.
B dog.
All right.
B dog.
There you go.
Yeah, this,
On
manual
the,
focus,
on the
so.
IL, gonna be back
Josh,
soon.
who do you got?
Producer Josh.
All right. My dog of the month is
Say Verlander. He's gonna say Verlander.
Dude, come on, dude.
Brian Abreu.
Wow! What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck are we doing?
That's a good one. I like it. What?
He's
what is
he's held it down. 10.2 innings pitched.
That's
No
strong.
runs, 9 Ks.
That's
Wow,
strong.
no
That's
runs,
actually,
9
Did you hear
Ks.
that? Did you hear that?
Okay.
Stepped up for
22 innings pitched and what?
10 2/3, nine punchies, no runs.
stepped up and got the save when Presley was
That's
out.
I
bad.
don't know, man.
That's strong.
Sounds like a dog of the month nominee. That's a good one, producer Josh. Well
Yes,
done,
that's a good
son.
one. That's
Thank
a good
you, sir.
All right, B dog.
one. All right. Get well soon, Bry.
See you, dude.
Later, dude.
All right, we're gonna
All right.
let everyone decide.
Let's run through our nominees again. Run through them for the people.
JP3.
JP3. B dog had Jose Altuve.
Yeah, Tuve.
I had
Breggs.
Alex Bregman, friend of the program. Producer Josh has Brian Abreu.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to get a pitcher in there, and he's probably had the best month as a pitcher.
So we'll put a poll.
Yeah.
And we'll let everyone decide.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll post it on Twitter.
Yes.
Yes.
This actually everyone watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you're listening, go to Twitter, Apollo HOU, and make your vote count
Yes.
for dog of the month.
All right.
Yankees are in town. It feels good.
And then we got the Rangers.
It
Damn, we
feels
got
good
The fucking Rangers, dude.
that the boys are fired up. They know what's coming. Bregman came out and was like, we got to play every game as a must win.
Yeah.
The boys are just winning. Yankees are going to come in town trying to spoil the season. Like,
Yeah,
Yankees
they will be.
are in dead last, but you know what they can do? They can drag someone down with them. You got to avoid that. Take it to them. You avoid Garrett Cole. He pitched today. And you just go. You just take it to him. I am upset. Because this will not be but the next time we record, we won't have this scenario happening. A Sunday night baseball game into a afternoon game on Labor Day
Labor Day.
is Bush League. You cannot have a Sunday night game on ESPN and then
It is
I
bullshit.
guarantee
That
I
is
know
fucking- that's
I
fucked
know
up,
I know
dude.
it's a short flight if they drive whatever it is, short flight. That's Bush League. You cannot roll a Sunday night game into a day game on Monday.
So we can maybe if we win Monday, eat shit, Texas, because like holy shit.
Yeah, but that sets you up for a Tuesday like egg on your face day.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of success being set up
You know
when all these games matter.
You know what? Fuck 'em, we ball.
Fuck 'em,
Fuck
we ball.
'em,
Let's
we
just sweep 'em.
ball. Well said, Josh.
This is what I'm doing. Who would be my Monday starter? That would be JP. No, that would be JP France, right? Because Javier has Sunday.
After Javier, yes.
I am sending JP France up Sunday morning.
Yeah, probably.
JP France, hey, enjoy the Westin. Put your legs up.
Go out.
Go out.
Give us-
Hey, you know what? Have a nice go to a nice steakhouse Saturday. You know what? I'm sending you up Saturday. Don't worry about being with the team Sunday, brother. I need a rookie of the year, 30,000.
I need
have an old fashioned.
Have an old
Just
fashioned.
hang
and
out,
then
dude.
just throw a complete
Hang
game, so we don't
out.
have to worry about
Hang
anybody having
out.
to travel and bitch.
JP France is gonna eat that Monday.
All right, well that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's
For
gonna it's
Beyond
gonna
the Diamond podcast.
Yeah.
What a game! What a 5-game
series.
sweep!
What a streak
Tic-Tac-Toe.
we're on, dude.
Tic-Tac-Toe,
Yeah.
5 in a row.
Let's keep it up.
Tic-Tac-Toe, fun of that's a bar. That's a bar.
Thank you for watching and listening. Our podcast sponsored by Big City Wings. This is the Beyond the Diamond podcast. We have Garrett, Dez, and Josh. Brian will be back soon, and we will see you next time.
Peace. Love you guys.
Watch Astros.
Watch Astros.